You know what it is, DJ Self VIP Saturday, Superstar J.
Of course, it's your homie, Great RIZZY up here.
And it is your girl, B Life.
Yo,
B Life.
Look, man, look, the smell is something special in here today, Superstar J.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Something special on, I want to say, how many days is Tuesday away from Saturday? What's that,
It's,
like 4 days?
4 days.
4 days, something special went down. We got the homie Kid Ink in the building, man.
Yeah, what's happening?
Welcome.
Everything is good, man. You tell me. You tell me you just dropped the second album, brother.
Everything is good. You know, album is charting. Records are doing well in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I got like 4 records that are going crazy in different areas in the world. And you know what I'm saying? It's dope to actually have a moment where I feel like people are appreciating the whole project and not just one record. So
I need to know, did you leave any records here for us in New York? Because I seen you running around the city, snatching them all up. Every Best Buy, everything.
I'm trying to go grab all the records right now and take them home. Nah, it's because, you know, I actually didn't see the Best Buy copy like that until today and open the CD and see actually everything in my hand like that. So it was my first experience. I wanted to go be a fan today and run in there and, you know, grab all the CDs. But it wasn't a lot left. It was only like 8 in the store, so I didn't grab that many.
That's like when you get a chance to go ahead and read the liners like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You see your work and get to sit back and marvel in it real quick, man.
Well, I want to rewind it now. So, like, after the first album, you know what I'm saying? What made you feel that you was ready? Like, you know what? I'm just going to put another album out. Because it seemed like we was just with the first album. I was rocking like 2,000 people with the singles. Now we on the second album.
Right. It definitely, man, was a good problem. You know what I'm saying? To still have some of these older records still competing with, you know what I'm saying, the airways for this new stuff coming out. But it wasn't like a plan. It wasn't like I sat back and was like, all right, we're going to do this next year. We're going to start working right after the album was done. I was on tour, and it just so happens that I was able to put together a handful of records before we went on the road. And one of them got sent to my man Usher. And, you know, we created this crazy single that kind of, you know, pushed us to have to start working on the album, the momentum. I'm always a momentum guy. You know, the label knows what that is too. And, you know, as soon as that single came out, they got excited. I got excited, and it was just like, you want to go in the studio? Yeah.
When I heard it, I got excited.
Right, amen. So it's like, it wasn't even a plan until after the actual record was out and really, you know what I'm saying, doing well to where we was like, oh yeah, this is the one to go.
Can we get into that record?
Oh, yeah. We could definitely get into it right now.
So understand, right? I know you've been around all around the world now with these hit singles. We got like, what, 18 million people that's listening to us?
I don't want to lie to my man right over here. We 29 million strong over 29. Here in Sirius Shade 45, man. Come on, kid. I wouldn't even bullshit you. You know what I'm saying?
I trust you.
I wouldn't bullshit you, man. So please, introduce this song. Let the world know you up here, man.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? To the millions and millions out there listening to us right now, man, on the VIP Saturdays. It's your boy Kid Ink right here. We about to get into one of my crazy singles off my album Full Speed, out right now. Body Language featuring Usher and Tinashe, man. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Go cop that.
You are now tuned in to DJ Self VIP Saturdays. I am your girl, B Life.
Superstar J.
And of course, it's your boy, Great RIZZY. We still with the homie Kid Ink in the building, man.
Still in here.
Now, we just got out of that body talk real quick. I just want to get the calendar straight, Superstar J. It was like we're talking about a little over a year since your last album, In My Own Lane, right?
Yeah, man. It was almost like, with the time that we had the album finished, we almost could have dropped the same day. But I was like, nah, man, I need some, you know what I'm saying, time and let it breathe.
Let me get like 2 more
let
weeks.
These singles breathe. Breathe
2 more weeks.
See, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. I think, you know, really with that too is because I have so many records, man, and it's like, what you want to be the next single? And I was like, I don't know. That's a good question. There's a lot of records on here that I'm rocking with.
You seem like you have like a good amount of direction and control with your project.
Definitely, man. It's something that I had to kind of show and prove for with the independent album before I got a deal. It was like I was getting the offers from these same guys, you know, that after I dropped the independent album, they just came back and the offers was way better. And there was way more trust in that, knowing that I can, you know what I'm saying, I did 20,000 my first week by myself.
Congrats on that.
No radio, well, I mean, I had radio promotion, but no like radio team. You know what I'm saying? Like that was crazy, like, you know, that I have now as far as the machine and everything goes. I didn't have music videos all over the, you know what I'm saying, MTV every week. But we did get those, you know, Jam of the Week, just different things. But it was a lot more work and hard work putting it at. So the label was kind of like, we trust you.
What has it been like to have that backing from the label? I mean, first of all, your label, shout out to Baby Sam, shout out to my man Puerto Rico Rob. You got like a lot of great artists over there. You got Usher. We just talked about Tinashe, who's a new artist as well. We talking about Chris Brown, you know, the brother right there.
Right.
You know, R. Kelly. Like, you have a lot of backing, and they've all had a chance to work with you. What is it like to go ahead and have that type of support?
It's dope to have that type of support, and it's even doper to have that type of support, and it's not actually going all the way through the label. Like, you know, the Tinashe record was all my idea, and I reached out to Tinashe myself and presented that to the label. The Chris Brown records is stuff that, you know, I went to the studios and put these records together with Chris myself. The R. Kelly record is a situation where, you know, of course now working with the label, I'm around other people and other teams more, and I'm making friends with people who are working on other people's projects. So I do
like
come
you're making friends with the VIP team. No,
right,
don't doubt. You right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Next album, I'm gonna holler at you and be like, yo, I need so and so. Holler, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but it's, you know, I get to reach out and people are coming at me like, yo, what's good? Yo, you know, Kels is working. You know, you got anything you want to send them? And I get into situations like that too. But for the most part, I feel like I try to stay away from a lot of that when I've never really met the person, because it's harder to do a record and explain it or expect them to understand it if you didn't get to be there and explain it or be like, yo, could you cut this part? Because I'm really into the.
So you're hands-on. You're not that person that's just going to send it through the email and then.
I really like to sit, man. I'm as hands-on as, you know what I'm saying. I move the engineer. I'm like, yo, let me do this real quick, because if I try to explain it to you, it's going to take a bit different, because I have like my own lingos. Like, me and my engineer communicate pretty well. To where when I'm with other engineers, I just have to tell them, like, get up real quick, man.
Let me do this.
Like, move out the way, man.
All the time out of here waiting for you to try to figure out what I'm trying to tell you right now. So from that, you know, I'm definitely hands-on on just the production side of the whole record as a whole.
I also want to congratulate you, WWF.
Man, that right there.
That's big right there.
That was big for me, not just because of, you know, what it is as far as WWF and the brand, but I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew up on wrestling. I had records that I fell in love with from seeing them on pay-per-views. So to know that that's going to be somebody else doing the same thing in my record is like.
Did you send something to them, or they just reached out to you?
I found out when all the fans found out. I found out because fans told me. So, you know what I'm saying?
I know you was like, what the
Instagram, it's all posted on people's TV, because they kept it a secret. I don't know if you know they kept it secret from me, because I probably would have snitched if somebody would have.
Yeah,
you definitely would have said something.
I would have said something immediately. But it was definitely a dope look, man, and I can't wait. I'm trying to go to the pay-per-view, and then I heard WrestleMania coming up too. So
and they like, this the theme song.
The theme song for the whole pay-per-view.
That's
like
crazy.
Event, which is dope. Like, they released the matches and the title theme song at the
Somebody
same
give me a royalty check statement. I want to see what that looks like.
That's going to boost the albums up pretty much.
Yeah, man. We doing a lot of fun stuff, though, I think, with, you know, just a lot more stuff I'm into, and you know, media that's aside from, I mean, it's music always involved, but, you know, I'm getting in other things, whether it be the video games and hooking up with just, you know, different extreme sports or just different sports teams. I've been going, you know, hanging out with the Clippers and doing stuff with them lately. I got the Fast and Furious theme song.
You say it's so humble, man.
Hanging
out with the Clippers, you know.
So, man, we just shot a crazy fun, you know, video for that with, you know,
Yo, what's your Instagram? I mean, your email address? I mean, me and Superstar JB Life. Yo, we gonna take this trip, yo. We gonna take this trip.
I got you.
It seems like a lot of the stuff that you have going on is just super organic. And you said, like, you know, coming from an independent background, you kind of reach out to people still, even though you have the label behind you and everything like that. So what's been like your moment? Like, aha, like I made it. Like, this is what I've been working towards all this time.
I think definitely after, you know, last year's touring, I felt like after having, you know, pretty much two close to sold out every show tours, one in the US and one in Europe, and really having to be really successful tours that I put together and headlined and really put all my energy and money into. Like, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, somebody else that was coming out of straight in my pocket and really succeeding that way was like a really dope feeling. But I think after we started working and getting this second album done, I kind of didn't know how big of a feeling that was going to feel after just thinking about how many artists don't get the second one. Like, the first one always happens when they first get the deal and they got a poppin' song, and because the labels, you know, I'm worried about that song, but sometimes, you know, the next one, if you don't have a song just as big, you know,
I don't think you're slowing down anytime soon.
Nah, so I definitely want to get into like a 10-minute mix of Nothing but kidding. Nothing but, you know what I mean?
Might need
We
some
can do
more
that. We can
time.
have like an hour.
It could be an hour.
You might
but
need some more time, kid.
I know he's a busy man, so we're going to get into a 10-minute mix of kidding. Won't you lead off a song? Give me a song right now.
A song right now.
Old, new. The hotel joint
Your
crazy.
favorite. What's
Hotel
your
Crazy.
favorite?
You already played Be Real. That's my favorite right now. My second favorite. Why don't we get in? I've been in my dance mode lately. I've been getting my whip dance on. I don't know if y'all familiar. Me and Young Thug and Brick Baby, who's one of my artists, have
Song is
a
hard.
record called Like a Hot Boy, which
Yeah.
shout out to bro RIZZY. He reached out and showed some love for that record too, so it's pretty dope.
Okay.
We're gonna dance then.
Let's get into
We're
it.
about to turn up this whole spot right here. This is my new record, Like a Hot Boy, featuring Young Thug and Brick Baby. Let's get it.
VIP.
Yeah. DJ Self VIP Saturdays. It's the homie Gray Rizzy.
Superstar J.
It's your girl B Life.
And yo, let me tell you something. The VIP is lit on a Saturday in more ways than one.
Way more.
All right, let's be
fall
clear.
Off my chair.
Shout out to the homie.
Kid Ink is in the building, man. Make sure you go ahead and call us up, 888-742-3345. Hit us up on those socials.
Yeah, and I want to ask Kid Ink, son. The Scream Tour, another, you know what I mean? Congratulate on that, man. These tours are coming out of nowhere.
Big.
That's merch right there.
Oh yeah.
A 7-year-old kid punching your stomach.
Jay.
You got security.
Jay, let's let the listeners know something real quick. The Scream Tour was gone. This guy went ahead and resurrected this shit.
Scream Nation.
What is that like? What does that feel like, man?
It feels good, man. Somebody was telling me they think I should reach out to like O and Bow Wow and like get some tips or something. But I think we gonna probably try to do.
They be like, yeah,
different kind of
you want
show.
us to come out for you?
We gonna do a different kind of show right now. Though. I think with me, Dej Loaf and Ray Shrimmer, it's gonna be.
Oh, I didn't know Ray Shrimmer was on there. Wow,
turn up!
It's gonna be a crazy crowd.
Turn up!
They up
them
like
two
Trump.
dudes, man, crazy.
It's about to be turned up for real. There's gonna be a lot of mosh pitting, I think, with this audience. But it's gonna be ratchet too. You're gonna see what happens.
So I mean, the age group. What is this? An all age event, or are we turning into grown and sexy Kid Ink type
That's
stuff?
That's the thing. It's an all age event, but I definitely have been telling people I think it's not gonna be as, because I remember taking my little brother to the old Scream tour when he was like mad young, like you know what I'm saying, under 12 or whatever old he was, to where now I think a lot of it's gonna be a little bit more 21 and over in there.
Okay.
So
they're gonna take advantage of the opportunity.
Right, man, because like it's because me and Ray and Dej have hot, club records that these people are listening to all the time too, more probably than some.
Are you on Instagram a lot?
Yeah.
Because these little kids be making these songs. These 12-year-olds is grown, so
yeah. Oh no, I seen some of the, like vines and stuff like that. Where the little girl dancing some crazy record here, and you hear like that dude rapping is for sure 10 years old. You can tell he 10.
Okay, so what states are you going in? Is this a like 40 state or?
Nah, we doing I think it's about like 23, 25 dates, and I didn't actually get to hit a lot of. It's certain cities I want to hit that I'm used to going to that on the tour, but I think that it's just time for people to get their travel game on, man. When I go overseas,
passport.
Everybody be getting their travel game on, and they be, driving around. They be like, "Yo, I just drove 5 hours." You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be one of those situations.
Different effect.
Hopefully, we can get a lot of different people from other areas to come in together. You know what I'm saying? One and party and rock out a city.
Tell us about this tat game, man. Like this. The last time I saw you when the first album came out, you look like you done put on like another 13, 15 tats and shit. So what's up with this tat game, man? What's going on with it?
The tat game is
His name is Kid Ink.
Right, I'm trying to live up to the name.
You're so Captain. What is that? Captain Obvious? Yeah.
I'm catching up to the name right now. Nah, I've definitely run out of room. It's at the point where like
you have your whole face left.
I don't think kids going
that guy, yo.
Tell my mom I have my whole face left and see if I live.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't have no more kidding.
Exactly.
Another face tattoo, maybe. I'm gonna have to give her a check for sure.
So we have to shout out our listeners in LA, the Bay Area, the whole West Coast, because you guys are definitely winning right now. Like we've had, the best of the best up here, and lately it's been West Coast dudes.
I think it's just a grind. We finally got out of the pocket, out the box that everybody, expected us to all live and, be a part of that death row,
right.
Game,
Different feeling.
You know what I'm saying? That super West Coast vibe. I think we just stepped out of the pocket, and everyone kind of did it at the same time, to where it was so many different artists that had different fan bases and followings that it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, crossing, and everybody was working together and, you know what I'm saying, making it bigger. Because you got me, you know, I don't really cross with Kendrick's, you know, fan base like that. I don't really, Tyler the Creator, we're not like messing up. You know, we gain each other's fans more than we going across with each other. Right, and I think everybody's speaking for the city in their own, you know, particular way. It can all come from different neighborhoods. It's not like a bunch of neighborhood battling and everything like that. Everyone is pretty
definitely a lot of
cool
love
right now.
I know when I first heard you, it was Fun Records. You know, when it came, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And it driv all the ladies, especially. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. When one of these kids' songs come on,
put your pen. I was like, okay,
Garçon, send another bottle over here, quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that shit popping.
Yeah, I got the Bottle War song.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to throw Chris on there.
Right, for sure. You know, you helped out with that lady.
Yo,
for that.
You got some really dope collabs, man. Dope collabs. Like, yo, let's talk about real quick. Somebody you're gonna be on tour with, Dej, man. How did that come about?
The Dej record, you know, I was in Europe on tour, and
go ahead, talk your shit. Go ahead.
Europe.
I think this is important just as far as how music travels, man.
Right.
I was in Europe on tour, and everybody with me on my bus is telling me about this girl Dej Loaf and this song Try Me, and I'm just like, how y'all even hear about this?
Right.
Like, how you even know it's popping like that? And everyone is really on this record, and I'm like denying it. Like, bro, I'm on tour in Europe. I'm not listening to no U.S. music right now. You're gonna throw me off. But I was still interested because I always felt like it was a pocket open for the female artists still. Like, people, you know what I'm saying, kind of got scared to step into that zone. And
salute to that, man.
Yeah, so I feel like she
understanding that.
You know what I'm saying, took that spot. So I gave it a chance and watched the video and kind of, you know what I'm saying, fell in love with just the whole spirit of it. And from there, we met at a radio show. She showed hella love, you know what I'm saying, to the whole team and everybody there. You know, we chilled for a minute, and then I was running into her people all the time at different shows because, you know, they rep other people too. So I'm running into these guys. I'm like, you got anything for Dej? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have something when I get it ready. Just wait. I don't want to force it. And then this perfect record Mustard gave to me with this crazy hook on it that had
hook is crazy, son.
But see, with the hook I had was a little bit more gutter, to where it was like she was saying some stuff where I was like, that's cool, but it doesn't really relate to me as much. But I was thinking, like, who could say these like words and really make me feel it? And I was just like, all right.
Shout out to Say It Ain't Tone. Shout out to the Detroit Charlie. That's the family right there.
Yeah,
yo,
man.
That song right there, I was listening, I was like, yo, this shit is going to send this motherfucking stadium off the fucking screws loose, man.
Oh, man. I'm excited, man. This is really a record I'm excited about. I've been excited about since I have it. I didn't listen to it that much, so I didn't play it out in my own car. When I had, like, I listened to the beginning, I'm like, it's the one. Next song.
VIP Saturdays, man. Make sure you go ahead and get that album. You know what I'm saying? Kid Ink Full Speed is in stores right now. Digital. In fact, you don't even got to go to the store. Get on your
computer. They're not in the stores anymore.
I got my copy.
This is
on 44th and 5th.
This is a nationwide show. You could go to your store, get it, download, man.
But if you want the Best Buy copy with the extra 3 songs that you don't get on iTunes, and, you know,
3 songs, let's go.
Did I just get handed that?
I don't know if that's
the one I want.
That's not the copy you guys have. This copy has a red cover, which looks pretty amazing. And it has a poster and everything. When you come to the show and you have your CD and your poster, I'm signing it for sure. There's never a pass on that. So
you hear that? He's signing these things.
Better
man.
not front when I show up with the poster. I'm gonna find the red CD.
They show with the poster.
You gonna look right past.
Show with the record, with vinyl.
Shorty. Well, thanks for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Tell me your Instagram again, man, and Twitter.
Check me out on Instagram, Kid Ink Bat Gang, BATGANG. That's on Instagram. Check me out on Twitter, Kid_Ink. I still ain't got the name without the underscore. Check me out
Instagram.
on
what the
Facebook official Kid Ink. That's Twitter.
No, Twitter. I know some people
Twitter,
talk to Twitter about that. I know somebody
shit.
in Twitter will.
We gotta get this
figure
young
that
girl.
out.
They got your shit ransom right now.
It's the girl's name. Like, her name is spelled like Kid Ink, but she's from a different country, so it's like I
know you pissed off. Like, yo,
change that name.
Yeah.
It's not you.
We're gonna give you some free tickets when we come out to your country.
Right.
She can underscore after the fact,
but she still gets the ats. Like, I checked.
I know she
does.
She's mad popular. Man, thanks for coming out.
Appreciate y'all.